All right, we're talking about the LEP. That's laser excited phosphor flashlight.
Wait. Is it a laser? Is it a flashlight?
It's a laser excited phosphor flashlight. So it is a classification is a laser.
Okay.
It is a white laser.
So it comes with a warning?
It is a warning, and you got to use this responsibly. But these type of flashlights have the longest throw out of any flashlight we've ever seen. This one here specifically was done, had it made for a local agency, which is a law enforcement agency, and in conjunction with some search and rescue guys, said, "Hey, can you guys make one of these?" In their requirement was, "Hey, it could take two types of batteries." An 18650, a standard lithium 18650, or a 21700 battery.
How did you do that?
Well, just an insert, and the insert just takes up the gap inside.
Show me.
It does not come with the battery. You're responsible for the battery. You're responsible for its uses, and be responsible. Let's talk about it.
So it's a dangerous piece of equipment.
It can be, but it's not going to fry your eyes or burn your skin or pop balloons and burn through paper like you see on some of these infomercials and stuff. But I got to tell you, this thing will throw a beam over 1.2 miles.
1.2 miles.
1.2 miles, and I took it out. It's incredible. It's like the hand of, the creator. I got to tell you, there's something. It's crazy.
This isn't like no flashlight you've ever seen.
Yeah, it's not. It's white. It's very white in color.
Super focused from what?
Super focused with no spillover and funny aberrations on the outside. And,
Show me how to put a battery in this.
So you do not take the head off.
Okay, leave the head
optics.
alone.
There's optics in here, so don't touch the head.
Wait, it looks like they're coated optics.
They are coated optics, and don't open it from the head.
Leave it alone.
Open it from the back, and let me take the insert out. It comes with an insert. There's the little.
So
that's a 18650 insert.
Okay.
So if you don't have an 18650, or if you do, put this in and slide your battery in there.
Okay.
I happen to have a 21700 cell here.
Okay, which is it likes that.
It has even more capacity. Drops right in. So positive side down towards the head, and screw that in there like that. And this is a real basic light. It's called the DX, by the way. It's called the LEP DX. DX means distance.
Okay.
And so there it is. And it's ready to go. And it has 3 modes: high, low, and strobe. That's it. No SOS.
Good.
Doesn't call your wife. Don't use this to shine it on aircraft, people's windows. If you do that, you can get in trouble. And you probably will.
And you should.
Because if you shine this on someone's windows, with the curtains on, it's going to look like their curtains are on fire. So don't do that. It's, don't shine it on cars, windshields, kids, people riding bicycles or in cars, vehicles, or anything like that.
Don't be dumb.
Don't be dumb. Right. Yeah, don't. This is not like a normal flashlight. I'm going to shoot this on the wall here, show you how concentrated. The beam doesn't look that impressive, right? But it's very...
Super focused. Ooh.
Yeah, it's, and then...
Yeah, I keep shutting my phone down.
And there's the strobe. There's the 3 modes. I did a half click. There's low, and there's high. Simple switch on the back. These little holes here in the back, they manufactured. It comes from spare O-rings. These are some colored.
Little colored glow rods.
Yeah, the little glow rods that you can stick in the back if you want, and then you put a little silicone there. I choose not to put that in mine because, I don't need to. But they're in there. And people ask what these are for. You drop them in there. If you want to put them in there, you can put a drop of silicone on each one, and you can lay out the way you want them. You could put green and red and whatever, But they just happen to be in there. If you don't want them,
don't use them.
Don't eat them. Throw them away. Anyway, but there are spare O-rings in there. Let's talk about the throw. Again, 1.2 miles. It's over 6,300 feet. It's visible for 42 miles.
Wow.
So, especially in fog. So if I was lost somewhere or in the forest or in the ocean somewhere, and, I was trying to signal a plane or, a train or something, whatever I could signal, I think they would see you. I mean, you got better chances with this thing being found than with a search fire or something.
So that's why the search and rescue guys think
I think they're gonna find that this has some very interesting uses.
Okay, the guys were talking about like looking down into a creek.
I didn't mention misuses because I'm sure there's people going to come up with some stupid creative things, which you're going to be totally responsible if you do stupid things with it. So be responsible with it. It is a class. It is classification as a laser, a white laser.
The search and rescue guys were talking about like looking down into a creek
Right.
from above, and
Right.
they couldn't see. And
Exactly.
Yeah.
And they were doing, actually, those guys were doing an animal rescue, and they were trying to, hey, we're trying to direct, a red laser, that's not going to show you anything.
Yes, tiny
it's
little-
going to see a little tiny dot down there, but a white, laser down at 600 feet down of a canyon, this is going to be about 2 feet diameter, but it's going to light up only that 2 feet, which is pretty cool.
tell you right where you need to go.
In rain or fog, it's going to have like a light show. Just be careful with it and don't distract people. It is impressive, but you got to, like, again, I can't emphasize enough that you need to have some responsibility with it. Let's talk about the size of this. I'm going to give it to you I'll give you the weight here. It's 4.1 ounces.
Is that with or without a battery?
That's a good question. I think that is with the battery.
Okay.
Right.
But we don't give you a battery. You supply the battery.
Right. It's 41.5 millimeters long. So, what is that? That's about about 3 inches, 4 inches, 4 inches long, I would say.
Okay.
I have a tape measure here in front of me. Anyway, the run times. I'm not going to go all through all these run times. So I'm just going to.
They're on the web, I'm sure.
I'm going to do the 21700 battery. So on low, 6 hours 18 minutes on low.
Wow.
On high, 2 hours and 15 minutes. I'm sorry. Yes, that's 2 hours and 15 minutes on high, and then on the strobe mode, it's 4 hours. Okay.
Wow.
If you use an 18650 battery, 3 hours and 40 minutes on low, hour and 30 minutes on high, and 3 hours on the strobe mode. So,
Wow.
so it's pretty high capacity, even to use an 18650.
Can I look down
Yeah.
the bore there?
Yep.
Yeah. Wow. I can't.
Here's a simple. Let's look at this tail cap switch here. There's a nice knurl on there,
Oh, very nice.
and then here's the.
And you said never ever take the head off.
Don't take the head off because you can lose the optics.
Because the optics are all adjusted.
They're aligned in there. There's a spherical lens inside there that could fall out. So
Okay.
there's no reason to take the head off.
Okay.
If you do, we're going to know about it.
And we're gonna
so
know
just
about it.
just
And it'll all be
and
on-
you're going to get dust and crap in there. So don't open it this way. It's not going to do you any good because it doesn't get you to the battery compartment. The only way to get to the battery compartment is through the tail cap.
Okay.
So
And the optics are all adjusted and calibrated.
yes. And
yeah.
let's look at the beam again. So there it is. High, low.
Okay. And we're in a fully lit,
It's
sunroom.
ridiculous. It's ridiculously bright.
Wow. Oh.
So yeah.
I'm shutting my phone down.
So that is the LEP DX LEP DX Reach laser flashlight. Takes an 18650 or a 21700 battery, and use it responsibly. And there's your warning.
There's your warning.
Do not shine this on aircraft, planes, people, houses, windows, things like that. If you're out in the desert, have fun with it, or out in the field. But it has a specific purpose of distance, and doesn't really have any close-in applications like you lost something under your desk.
Yeah, you're screwed.
Yeah, this is going to be too bright. It's not going to work for you. So thanks for watching.